we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Bears sideline. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
18 Cardinal.
Yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10. Hill dropped to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down, up to the 44. Set to go now on first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 13 yards.
Throwing now on first and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a bit.
It hangs up a bit.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the friendly. We can do the beach. We can
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 13. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. for it on their own side of the field. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On play action, they'll throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's brought down. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And this is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab in this NFC Championship bout.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Torrey Taylor in
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be up. The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And given the elements, this might have been what we would have expected, Charles. Scoreless into the second quarter.
The elements have definitely played a part in this game, a big part. And I think that both teams have been a little slow to adjust their playbook and start playing to whatever their strengths are in these conditions.
First down, Chicago.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a play fake here on first down.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Buccaneers.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ready, check. Cougar 19.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
Now back to throw.
at the 11-yard line.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third.
They'll drop to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. Rome Odunze.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
16 yards. That's another Bears first down.
They're going to look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for our Bears. First down.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. So the ball changing hands on the
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go play action here on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Back to throw again.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw again.
To the left side into the hands of Odunze.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Santos' kick is up and through. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, 16 yards. And the Bears
on play action, they'll throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And 11. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he is in. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears first down.
70-10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Three.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he's brought down. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Bears first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
At the 16-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball down the field almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
73 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
60
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
A big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing is Williams. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. On 4th down, here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
First down, Bears.
Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 3rd and 8.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he's going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL.
This is the National Football League. Today, a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. And you might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 16. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something same. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck.
Now from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football on and off from 1966 until 2019, we are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we are all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of the best, the Madden legends. So this should be a real treat as the two teams exit their locker rooms. Coach Madden going to have his imprint all over this one. He'll be patrolling both sidelines, trying to will each of these teams to a victory. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and that's another Brandon. Brandon Aubrey will get us started. Off we go from the East Bay. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. The legend set to go to work. It is Peyton Manning who leads him out. At quarterback, Peyton spent 14 years as a Colt, 4 more as a Bronco, and the numbers, they speak for themselves. 14 times a Pro Bowler, better than 71,000 passing yards, 539 touchdown passes, and of course, twice a Super Bowl champion. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now Manning. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out come the NFL superstars, and it is Josh Allen who leads. Out at quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 2024. You know, Coach Madden always admired those field generals who could really do it all, and there might not be a more unstoppable quarterback in the league today than number 17 of the Bills.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13 there. Good for a superstar's first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Allen off the play fake. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Yeah, some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are. Moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Superstars. Jamar Chase, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them. And I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The legends head back out, and with him the great Jerry Rice, who of course had his biggest years across the bay from here in San Francisco in the 80s and 90s. Rice was always one of the hardest workers out there, a real tactician at the wide receiver position. Two qualities that Coach Madden always admired. Here's what Coach Madden had to say about all the things number 80 could do to beat you.
With Jerry Rice, you have to move him around. You can play him at flanker, you can play him at end, you can play him in the slot. You can even sneak him in the backfield once in a while.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Manning now to throw. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Manning.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Manning going to throw. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football, it's Oakland, and it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A little surprise. Pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elway. Over the middle, complete. That's George. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Elway will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Legends. Larry Fitzgerald, 34 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point. Down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's the veteran Larry Fitzgerald who finishes it off with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, now a hit and a loose football. The next possession ready to get going. An exciting game for those here in attendance to see all these great players on the field. But it's also a chance to celebrate our namesake, the coach, John Madden. Now, some of our younger fans may not know his full story. Before the video game that now bears his name, he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. Had some big moments on this field. And he, of course, was on the sidelines down in Pasadena, Super Bowl 11, when the Silver and Black won their first Super Bowl title. A 32-14 victory. That's the former Washington great Sean Taylor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. And safe to say that's not. How they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In In case of a defense, they wanted it with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The quick feet by Jackson. And a good effort on the return there. It gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The NFL superstars getting set for their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there at 15. Good for a superstar's first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. Here's a diving catch right side. Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The tackle made by Steve Atwater. A gain of 12. And
they go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Open man right side to St. Brown. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 14 yards that time for number 14. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Jackson now. And that's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it, but 3rd down coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Elway. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Aubrey now for the point after.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he returns this to the 22. The Legends making their way back out on offense with Terrell Owens at wide receiver. Owens, former third-round pick of the 49ers in 1996, and really came out of nowhere. Played at Chattanooga, but he developed into one of the great receivers in NFL history. And Coach Madden always appreciated the different ways in which T.O. could be a factor in a ball game.
Terrell Owens is such a big, strong, powerful guy. You don't always have to get the...
Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a 2nd and 2. To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Here's Allen.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His throw caught at about the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now Allen. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
To George Kittle. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Allen going to throw. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Henry is in for a touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. So we're at halftime with NFL Superstars on top as we turn it over to Scott Hanson for our halftime report. All right, Scott, thank you. The team's back out onto the fabled turf here in Oakland as we get set to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the NFL Superstar is going to have it first to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it.
Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 19 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Allen going to run with it. And he will slide down with a good gain. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is taken in at the 5. Wow, first. Goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Puka Nacua from 4 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hey. His way forward. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the legend set to take over on offense once more. And you look at this roster on both sides of the ball. So many Hall of Famers, so many players who truly defined excellence in the National Football League, and you just think, how excited would John Madden have been to actually be able to... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Allen. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Superstars touchdown. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now Manning. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Manning now to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Manning. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Max Crosby. His 2nd sack of the night. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Manning going to throw. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Roquan Smith. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And here, the fourth quarter defensive. You know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. His throw incomplete. That fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Manning to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A first down carry for Henry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Well, the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts
as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. And now the Legends going to take their second timeout,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up. Devin Witherspoon.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
One impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Well, PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now it's Elway. That ball is caught on the full extension down by the Hall of Famer Rice. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Elway looking to pass again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they rattle off a big one. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Elway to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Our home team, 21.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen going to run with it. They'll get this out to Barkley. Complete. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So it's a win here at the Coliseum for the NFL Superstars. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift the Lombardi Trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory. For my partner Charles Davis and our entire great crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The NFL Superstars stand tall as we say so long from Northern California.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it in the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats.